You are standing at the threshold of a whole new world, of infinite possibilities, of unfathomable potentials, right at your fingertips. And this is a very powerful window that is open, a doorway that is just waiting for you to step through. And it is up to you. It is your choice. And some people call this the changing of the seasons, springtime. Some people want to call it a portal. But really, it's just a permission slip. It's a very powerful permission slip because it's your choice. And in truth, there's nothing really existing outside of you. There does seem to be something changing. Maybe there are new energies, new weather, new possibilities that are coming from the universe, from the world. But really, it's all just a permission slip to recognize your own power, your own creativity, your own freedom, and a deeper self-love, which is a belief and a conviction and a faith in yourself, to trust yourself, to step onto the path that is yours, to be yourself and to become more of who you already are in truth. Because this is an invitation from your higher self, from God, from your soul, from the universe. Because you are the universe. You are God. You are your higher self. And so, of course, you are going to give yourself a beautiful, incredibly potent possibility to shift into the reality of your dreams. And it may show up as a date on a calendar. It may show up as a good feeling thought. It may show up as a synchronicity. It may show up as inspiration out of nowhere. It may show up as fear. But you see, your guidance system, your emotional guidance system is showing you the way forward. It is leading you on the path of least resistance, which is your destiny unfolding effortlessly, intuitively, intelligently, through your own inspiration. And yes, it requires will. It requires commitment. It requires devotion. It requires faith for you to act on that inspiration. And that is this divine co-creation where the higher part of you is giving you little nudges, little signs, little symbols to help you remember. And then there's the you that you think you are, this personal self, in that power that you have as the personal self to act on your inspiration, to receive the invitation, to step forward in agreement, in acceptance, in recognition, in acknowledgement, with a declaration that you are owning it. And the world wants us to believe that there's a lot needed in order to do that. You need a lot of experience. You need certain certifications, certain approvals, certain permissions from other people. But it's only your own permission, your own approval, your own acceptance that you're waiting for. Because you create your reality. We are all creating our own realities. And in truth, these realities that each of us create for ourselves, they never interact. They never even touch each other. We live in our own bubbles of perception, of belief, of perspective. We live within our own minds, and everything that we experience is a product, a projection, a perception within our own mind. And therefore, there is nothing apart from you. And so even the permission slip or the seeming obstacle that seems to be out here is only yourself inviting you or testing you to see whether or not you have the resilience, to see whether or not you're going to act on your inspiration, to see whether or not you're going to believe in yourself. And that's the funny thing about it all, is that it ultimately, inevitably, always comes back down to belief and faith and trust and knowing. Because that's the game that we're playing. It is a game of frequency. It is a game of vibration. It is a game of knowing. And that knowing is an inner knowing. There is no outer knowledge that you can acquire that will ever compare to the inward knowing and the infinite self-knowledge that you have access to when you come back into the heart of your being and you recognize, I am. That infinite, boundless, timeless nature that you are. The presence of your consciousness, which is all things. It is a simultaneity. It is the unity of all reality. And therefore, you have access to everything right here, right now, by your very own thought, by your very own feeling, by your very own conviction. And that's why when you feel that it is done, when you assume it to be, then, my friend, it is done. It is your reality. And then all you need to do is let go, surrender, and disregard your circumstances. Don't give significance to the outer appearances of the world. Don't succumb to the opinions of others. Again, the realities that each of us are creating for ourselves, they never interact. You are not beholden to anyone else, to the realities of anyone else. You're not beholden to the world. You only take it on by your own free will. You are only ever under your own influence, and that is the good news. Because what you say it is what it becomes for you. And in truth, at the heart of your being, no perception you've ever had, no assumption you've ever made, no belief you've ever held, no judgment you've ever made has ever scratched the surface of your infinite, immortal, timeless being. Because that is boundlessly free, always, already free. And that is the power that you are, that you have as the creator of your reality, to remember and to come back into alignment with that knowing and to choose right here, right now, the reality that you're creating for yourself, the life that you want to live, the world that you want to experience, the abundance that you want to manifest, the connection that you want to feel, the success that you want to birth into this world, into your life. And that is your God-given birthright. And it is one momentary recognition of your true self away from being yours again. And this is the heart of the Aligned Creator Blueprint, which is a pretty short guidebook which walks you through this entire remembering so that you can come back into alignment with who you really are, to reclaim that infinite creative spirit that you are, that playful inner child which gives birth to worlds, to beautiful realities, and to claim that for yourself again so that you can manifest your desired reality in all of the abundance and creativity and inspiration and joy and love and connection that is an effect of you being in alignment with you. And then you can forget about the tactics and the strategies and the prescriptions of a world that just want you to fall in line because you've stepped onto your path, the path of least resistance, the law of least effort, because it is yours, it is true to you, it is in alignment with your soul, and therefore it is your destiny, it is inevitable. And if you want to have access to this guidebook, which is still in the pre-order phase, it's 33% off. It'll never be as cheap as it is now. And it will guide you through this so that you can put into place a rhythm, a routine, a commitment to yourself to create this reality. And so if you want to have access to this pre-order deal, just comment "align" down below, and I'll send you a link where you can read more about it.